Who will never fight for freedom. There are Negroes who seek profit for themselves, alone from the struggle. There are even some Negroes who will go over to the other side. Martin Luther King Jr.
So I read it. I'm not finished. You can yell. I can yell too. No, you interrupted me. You opening your mouth to me like that. You've been yelling at me the whole time. You've been yelling the whole time. Reaping what you sowed. You're reaping what you sowed.
White folks are reaping. Goodbye. Oh my God. White folks are reaping what they sow. That sounds to me. Maybe it's just me. Like the child. What is his name? Austin. Allegedly, from what he said, deserved it because white people are getting, come on, y'all. Come on. Like Trinidad said, these are kids. I'm sorry, boo. I don't even mean to mention you.
There's not, right? Now, what about this one? I read it. I'm not finished. You can yell. I can yell too. No, you interrupted me. You opening your mouth to me like that. You've been yelling at me the whole time. You've been yelling the whole time. Reaping what you sowed. You're reaping what you sowed.
White folks are reaping. Goodbye. Oh my God. White folks are reaping what they sow. That sounds to me. Maybe it's just me. Like the child. What is his name? Austin. Allegedly, from what he said, deserved it because white people are getting. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like Trinidad said, these are kids. I'm sorry, boo. I don't even mean to mention you.
Who will never fight for freedom. There are Negroes who seek profit for themselves, alone from the struggle. There are even some Negroes who will go over to the other side. Martin Luther King Jr.
Right? This is strictly commentary for educational purposes. This is fair use. The intent of this video is to challenge certain narratives, provide critical analysis, not to harass, defame, or target any specific individuals. I just got to give that disclaimer first, just to, cover my back. Now, going back to what I said about Austin being raised by the criminal father. Now, it actually came out that Austin's father, when Austin was a young child, Austin's father was actually arrested for criminal offenses of an explicit nature, right? A crime involving a female victim. I'm assuming it's a female victim. Now, I could only imagine what the propaganda would have looked like against Carmelo Anthony and his family if we find out that Carmelo Anthony's father had a history of assaulting women. Once again, I'm assuming it's a woman. I don't know if it was a man or a child. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that it was a woman, right? Imagine if Carmelo Anthony's father had that same criminal history. Oh man, Matt Walsh, guys like Matt Walsh, Steven Crowder, anybody you could name on that political on that side of the spectrum, they would have ran with the story. They would have been all over all the social media platforms, right? And that would have been an indictment of all black men and all black fathers around the world.
And unfortunately, it isn't just these white racist people who have been trying to denigrate this young black man and black men in general. We also have a bunch of Sambos and Aunt Jemimas here on YouTube that have been doing the same thing. Let me introduce you to a few of them.
The scuffle happened and he reached in his bag and stabbed somebody. That would be without premeditation, even if he attempted to kill a guy. But when you begin to plan and plot and say, when they touch me, although I'm encouraging them to touch me, you could say that I'm not encouraging them to touch me while saying it, don't touch me, or while telling them to touch me. Someone could argue that, but you're already plotting and planning that when somebody does this, I'm going to use this knife to kill them.
On it, 100%. If he was so afraid and it wasn't premeditated, because that's what it's looking like, why are you sitting in the opposing team's seats waiting for a confrontation with a knife in your backpack, and you have never alerted the authorities? And he's 100% right. They are now about to make this a race issue And this is, in my opinion, not a race issue. This is an individual. This is the same thing that I say with the police. You deal with the police on an individual basis.
Fucking damn. But what I can do is listen to all sides of things and not be fucking triggered only by the fucking race. So you want me to think that I should make this about racism because everybody wants to make, or not everybody, enough people want to make this about race, say that this is racism. When all the people that are getting ready for the teen takeover this weekend in Chicago, where there's mainly black kids that's going to be out there wilding out and allegedly going to be doing damage to the city of Chicago, how come y'all don't talk about that? Where's that conversation, D.O.D? Where's the conversation of last weekend with the teen takeover in Chicago? Where's the conversation for when there's every single day some colored taking out some other colored in some daggone colored neighborhood? How come nobody ever has anything to say about that? Help me understand why it is that it's always waiting until something has to.
So again, unfortunately, it isn't just these white racists that are out here trying to condemn black men and Carmelo Anthony, but it's our own people as well. These Sambos and Aunt Jemimas are out here in full force. I mean, full force, talking the same talking points that these white racist people do as well. And it's unfortunate and it's sad. Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe.